Hey guys, in this video we're going to be going over the pelvic tilt test and why the pelvic tilt, the ability to pelvic tilt, is so important in the golf swing. So the reason why being able to pelvic tilt in the golf swing is so important for two reasons. One, it allows us to maintain posture in the golf swing. So if I can't pelvic tilt, the most common thing that we see is people just start to stand up. So being able to maintain this hip hinge and this angle between your lower body and your upper body, and then tilt the pelvis. That's number one. So consistency is number one. The second is power. So if we cannot pelvic tilt and I can't transfer my lower body energy into my upper body, that's a problem. That's two deficiencies that we commonly see. So here's how you do the pelvic tilt test. Tyler, get into golf posture for me. And from here, all I want you to do is arch your back and then bring your pelvis forward. Bring your belt buckle up towards your belly button. Good. So Tyler here, he can sufficiently pelvic tilt, but common things that we see is people are stuck in this S posture due to tight hip flexors or just the inability to make that brain and pelvic connection. And two things that we commonly see is one, they're gonna do kind of a squat here. So we'll see they're just gonna kind of go down like that, lose posture, or two, the other thing that we see is they commonly stand up, which is what we tend to see in the golf swing as well. So Tyler here is going to show us two exercises to do to help fix this if you cannot pelvic tilt.
Yeah, so the first exercise we're going to go through is just a glute bridge on the ground. So I'm going to have Jake lay flat on his back here. And he's going to start with his feet up and his knees bent. And the first thing I want him to think about in the glute bridge, just like when you were standing, is to flatten that lower back against the ground and bring his belt buckle up. That gets our posterior tilt like we need. From there, he's going to squeeze his glutes together and push his heels up and bridge his hips up nice and high, maintaining that posterior pelvic tilt. He's going to lower back to the ground, and he can think through those steps again of crush the floor and tilt his back, squeeze his glutes, and press his hips up nice and high. The other exercise we like to do for this is to flip over onto your hands and knees, and we're going to do a cat-cow here, really focused on that lower back and that pelvis. So doing the best job he can to maintain his upper trunk posture, but he's going to take his pelvis, he's going to tip forward into that S posture, and then tuck that pelvis underneath him, bringing that belt buckle up towards his stomach. He can go back down to that S posture here and do reps here, and you can really feel and see the difference if this is moving versus the upper back starts to move like in a more traditional cat-cow. So those are two great exercises you can do at home, at the gym, to start to work on that pelvic tilt.